Hello and welcome to another update episode. Make Do Tell STEAM with the Kansas City Public Library. My name is Claire Hollander and we are going to look at some of our past STEAM experiments and see where they are now. First up, we're going to look at the terrarium I planted. If you recall, I put in Velma and a Barbie doll. Well, I got some feedback that didn't look really great. So as you can see, there's a heart-shaped rock. There's a little turtle. I found a really cool piece of driftwood. I never was able to find a lid. Honestly, I never looked, okay? The saran wrap was really working good. If you look right now, there is a bit, you can't see that, can you? Well, there's water up there, so the water cycle is definitely working. We've got a lot of growth here where there's some flowers, and I added another plant in there, so I was really happy about that. I kind of went a little crazy with the planting after that because you can put plants in any kind of container. There's an old coffee pot. Doesn't that look cute? An old abalone shell filled with some polished rocks that I got at an airport. You could pick them out of and put them in a bag, and you paid $5 for them. So that's working out nicely. Some coffee mugs, and again I made them the same way I made these others. Here, I'm gonna move this one in here too because I planted a second one. Here's an old time percolator. Now I had a happy little accident. So I put that just broke off. And I thought, well, let's try it. I put some gravel deep into the shell, and then I put a little bit of dirt into it, and I potted that little thing, and it's grown quite a bit since I did that. So that's a fun thing. I wanted to show you a happy little accident, or whatever you want to call it. I had sunflower seeds in my potting soil. These are sunflower sprouts, and they can't grow. Can't grow in here. If you see, look, I'm gonna pull all these out. There is a plant in here that's not a sunflower, and I wanted to show you. Oh, look, there's a little grass in there too. Everything I planted one day ended up with sunflowers because sunflower seeds got into my potting soil. I don't know how that happened, but they really grow very quickly and on their own, so who knew? Remember when I made crystals? And then I thought, well, I could do it with sugar. I made sugar crystals. An ant stuck in that crystal. So the story about the ants is I put this experiment together at home, and then one day I went out to water my plants and check my sugar progress, my sugar crystals, and this jar was full of ants. And instead of grabbing my camera, I panicked and I went and dumped out all the sugar. So that's why there aren't bigger crystals here. And you can't really see the ants, but there's ants stuck in the sugar crystal. And then the ants migrated. Remember I was talking about the queen and ants being invasive species, and sometimes they don't belong in the environments where they find themselves, and ecologically they could be very disruptive to the environment. Well, that happened to me. So I did take a video of him helping me. He lifted up the plant. You'll see the video. That is why Jerry doesn't like houseplants in the library. Be careful when you're doing any of your experiments, because there's always some unintended consequence, right? Thank you so much for watching this episode of Make Do Tell Science Updates with the Kansas City Public Library. Please be sure to like down below. There's some lists of books that you can check out and different resources you can find on all of these different subjects. down below. So thanks again.